What's going on, guys? It's myself, Ruff Fusion, and welcome back to another video. So I'm just going to do another gaming PC video, and not just that, and I just have to say this is my old gaming rig that is not very good. And not only that, the sad thing about it, I've worked so hard over the years just to buy the parts to make this thing, but unfortunately it will be sad if I just let it go to waste. But unfortunately, I'm not going to let this thing go to waste and salvage for parts anyways, because the thing still works absolutely fine. But the sad thing is I've done a Windows 11 checker thing update on this thing, and unfortunately it will not be able to run Windows 11 at all. So the specs of this rig is a AMD FX8350 Asus Sabertooth 990FX R2 motherboard. And what have we got here? We've got an LG DVD writer and CD writer in here, and Blu-ray reader as well, and we've got the card reader as well. But anyways, the other specs that I've got on this, the only thing that would work on Windows 11 is my old MSI R7 I can't remember the actual numbers for it, 370s I think I should say. I'll have to have a look on this if I just get a chance, so just give me a second, guys. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. So I don't really do videos like this, but I thought I'd just share it with these guys anyway, because I'm so passionate about PC and tech as well. But I'm mainly a gaming channel, by the way. I live stream a lot of Nintendo stuff. But I do apologise for the clothes on the radiator because I've just done my washing, by the way. But yeah, so this is the specs of this rig that I am currently using at the moment. So I'm actually running the latest version of Linux, and it's supposed to be a very much secure operating system. So instead of me letting it go to waste, I decided to install Linux on this thing. And I just have to say I've done the same on my HP laptop as well, because the thing is only a few years, my laptop's only a few years old. I only got it in 2018, but I went to do an upgrade checker on it, and I was so gutted that it will not be able to run Windows 11. But the sad thing is, I do not want to see any of the computers that I've worked hard for over the last several years is to go to waste, because I'd rather just make use of it, to be fair, because because that's just like money being thrown away. And yeah, so anyways, I've got the latest version of Linux Mint on here. It runs absolutely fine. So, and the reason for why Microsoft has gone really harsh with their specs and made a TPM 2.0 a requirement to install Windows 11 is they want to improve security on the operating system, by the way. So the other things I've got in this rig is Toshiba 1TB standard hard drive. I've got Crucial 500GB SSD, and this will be the deep cooled CPU cooler that cools the AMD FX8350, if I just said it right. And what else have we got here? We got a Thermaltake 900W PSU, but just have to say it's not going to be used to its full potential anymore, because obviously Linux runs a very limited software, and plus the games as well. But I've never ever tried gaming on a Linux computer before anyway, so this is what I just wanted to let you all know, that I just wanted to turn this into a Linux machine. But I'm not going to be using it that much anyway, because I've got nowhere to actually use it at the moment, because my place is just so full. Maybe when I relocate to a new address one day. And the case is an Antec 900, which I've had for years. I remember going mad for this case, and I'm still glad to have kept it, because a lot of the stuff in here I was just going to chuck out anyway. But you know what, I'm not chucking any of this out, because all of this still works. And what else have I got to say about this thing? The RAM that I'm using in here is a GSkill RipJaws 16 gigabytes. So I remember buying this in the whole set from Amazon many years ago, not many years ago, back in 2013. to be fair. So let's just have a look at the rig again. But I do apologise if it's a bit of a messier. So what I like about this is I've kept it because of the blue LEDs. And yes, and let me just show you this. This is my HP laptop here. So I've managed to install Linux on these. So, and that's what I wanted to tell you about. But let's see how this runs. And not only that, but yeah. But sorry if I am shaking a bit because I'm just using it. I'm using my hand to hold my phone, and the phone that I'm actually recording off is a Motorola. It's a Motorola G8 Plus, I should say. So I'm quite happy with the layout on here. I like the actual background. But yeah, Linux is supposed to be a really, really good operating system, a Windows alternative. So that's why I've gone and installed it on my old gaming PC, because I just do not want it to go to waste or anything. But I'll see how I'll get on with this, because most of the time I'm gonna be using my laptop, and my laptop runs on Linux now. So I just gotta get used to it. But if it turns out to be good, then I might even make the switch over to Linux to do all my YouTube stuff, my live streaming, and not just that, my production stuff as well. But I just gotta look more into that, because I've only got my current gaming rig that only runs a Windows 11, but nothing else now. So behind here, this is my current rig that I'm using. Up here, that's where I display my Nintendo Switch. But I just have to say, I'll put this list of specs in the description of this video, guys. But I just have to say, I'm really, really enjoying this so far, and I've just not long gone and installed it. But I've installed it on my laptop from like days ago, by the way, and I'm really loving the operating system. So if all of you are want to move away from the Windows operating system, and you can't afford a new computer, and you don't want to buy a new computer, so Linux might be the way to go forward, unless you want to save up and buy a brand new Windows 11 computer, because Microsoft themselves, they are absolutely stopping support for the older hardware from the manufacturers. So I've got some bad news for you guys. Windows 11 will not run very well on the AMD FX8350 along with the Asus Sabertooth motherboard. But even though you try to hunt for a TPM 2.0 module, there's no really point for it anyways, because it's just going to throw up, and not only that, it's just going to reject the installation, because when you install Windows 11, it's going to read the hardware that you got on your machine. But if your computer's less than 2 or 3 years old, you should be golden. You should be good to go to just download Windows 11 and install it straight away, because it's a free upgrade at the moment. As long as you paid for Windows 10, Windows 7 back in the days, and you still, because what it will do, it will carry the same license to your new operating system. So that's just how it works, to be fair. So in the next video, I'll do my best to do some I can't even get my words right, game benchmarks. If I can find any benchmarking software for Linux, then I might even give it a try then. So anyway, guys, I just have to say thank you all for tuning in, and make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. I am Ruff Fusion. So take care of yourselves. Peace.